Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician, and today we're going to be going into the Veto Pro Pack Tech MCT, and we're going to be going over it fully loaded out. This is the original that I purchased roughly about a month ago. I do have another video on it already posted if you guys want to check it out. It's when I first purchased it, and we go over all the specs, features, pricing, its layout, all of that, so you guys can get a better look at the bag before making the purchase, so you guys can actually see the details and what it has to offer without all the tools being in the way. So if you guys want, go ahead and check that video out. I'll have it linked down in the description for you guys, but today we're going to be looking at the bag fully loaded out for my needs, and I really hope you guys get a lot of good information from it. But this is no longer a 5 or 6 pound bag, so let's go ahead and take a look. But like I stated, I have a video on this when I first got it of it empty, so you guys can see all the specs, features, details. I go over the pricing. You can see its layout with nothing in it, so you guys can really see what you're possibly going to purchase, because I know these bags are not easily found in stores. You're either lucky enough to have a buddy that has one that you can get your hands on and look at, or you're basing your purchase off of pictures. So I tried to provide as much information in that video as possible, but now I'm going to show you guys it fully loaded out. This is for my universal personal needs. No, I don't think a lot of DIYers and weekend warriors are going to be buying Veto bags unless they do a lot of work with a tool bag. But this is great if you can justify it, or if you're getting into the professional field or in the professional field and looking to upgrade or add a bag to your list or to your arsenal. So I'm just going to show you how I have it loaded out. I do a lot of, stereo installs, electrical work, home repairs, automotive repairs, and this just makes it super easy. Instead of trying to rummage through my toolbox and put a bunch of tools together, this carries about 80% of what I need, and then if I know what I'm going to actually do, I'll grab whatever other tools necessary. So if I don't have something in here that you guys would suggest, please feel free to drop it down in the comments. Other than that, if I feel like I probably have a little too many screwdrivers in here, I may do some adjustments. I've already adjusted the bag like 2 or 3 times, and I'm sure I'll adjust it 2 or 3 more times before I'm truly happy with it. So let's go ahead and go over what I have on the outside, and then we'll get to the inside pockets. So here we have a zip tie clip, and this is something I actually purchased on Amazon. I'll have a full video on my bag accessories, but it's a glow-in-the-dark ring that is spring loaded that actually holds zip ties. So very nice little accessory for your bag. The other item I have here is from Railer, and they have multiple different sets, and instead of carrying a magnetizer and demagnetizer, I got this because it has that feature to magnetize and demagnetize your bits or screwdrivers, and then it also holds bits as well, and you can get them with multiple different bits, but I got mine with the 3 magnetic nut drivers, 3/8, 5/16, and quarter, and then I have a couple Phillips heads, a couple slotted, some Torx, and then my quick release impact socket adapter for 1/4-inch sockets. So that's nice and easy because I want to be able to easily access those without having to rummage through. Here on the front, you actually have these 2 pockets, and I originally kept a couple of my bits in here, but I tell you what, these pockets are extremely tight, and when these bits start to lay down in the pocket, it's extremely hard to get out. I usually end up having to grab my magnet over here and stick it down in there just to grab my bits. So I just decided to leave this for like excess, like if I have some wire connectors or any loose items during a job or anything like that, I'll just throw those in there. Other than that, these 2 front pockets are actually empty. On this side over here, we have the stainless steel tape clip, which I have my Milwaukee tape measure. And this is a mix of tools that I've had forever and some brand new tools. I actually just reviewed this with some other stuff that I picked up from Northern Tool. So this is new to me. This is just my little voltage tester. Over here I just have a paint marker and a kind of universal pen, but just like a little multi-tool. On the other side we have my new hammer. I've always owned cheap claw hammers, and I wanted to pick myself up a nice one, so I got the leather handle Ultra Series. We'll see how it does, but overall, first impressions, I really like this hammer, so we'll see. If you guys have any personal experience with these hammers, let me know down in the comments. But these big D-rings on the side, there's one on each side. This is actually for the shoulder strap, but it's perfect for a lot of different hammers. It'll fit most. This is getting pretty snug, but it does, you know, if you just put it in right, it'll go. Like I have the Matco mini sledge, and it fits in here perfectly. I know it'll hold easily any of my other hammers. Just so you guys are aware, this bag ranges anywhere between 5 and 6 pounds, and now that it's fully loaded out, its max payload is 30 pounds. It is at 31 pounds and 7 ounces with the hammer. The hammer is 2 pounds, so just under 30 pounds with the hammer, not on the bag. So, but over here we have our tape roll. Over here, just a couple different various tapes, a box knife, my little pocket level I picked up at Northern Tool. It's new to me. I've wanted to get one for a while and they had a deal on it, so I went ahead and picked that up. Then I just have an extendable magnet and an extendable mirror. As far as the back, once again, you got another one of these zippers, and I still have one of my bit attachments in here. And then this pocket I actually really like because you can easily grab whatever you need, and this, you know, my secondary. And then I keep some spare blades for the box cutter. And that's really it as far as the exterior of the bag. So let's go ahead and get to the inside and how I have mine laid out. I have quite a variety of different tools in here. Up top, I just have one of my little work lights. And then I have my new Malco bits up here, which I just got. And these pockets, these little elastic pockets up here are perfect for those. I'll have a review on these Malco flip sockets here, but they're great for, you know, your impact driver. So I have various different picks. I have the Tecton USA made picks in here. Then I have my great grandfather's old tool. This is Stanley, made in the USA. This thing's fantastic. Then I have one of my new PB Swiss stubby screwdrivers. I'll have a review on this as well. Another PB Swiss ratcheting bit driver. Once again, I'll have a full review on that. Just some new tools in here that I haven't got to make videos on yet, so stay tuned for those. Then I have the Tecton slotted of various different sizes, Phillips. Then I have their multi-bit, and I keep all my square bits in this one just because I don't use square bits a whole lot, so I don't want them taking up a lot of space in my bag. So I figured this will do just fine for my square bits. And then in the back, we actually have my newer Empire level. Then I have some more PB Swiss screwdrivers. I have the heavy duty and Phillips and just a standard flathead. I have a Vera number 2 Phillips with the laser tips. Absolutely fantastic screwdriver. Actually, all of these screwdrivers are fantastic. Next up, I have the folding jab saw from Milwaukee, which I will be using to patch a hole in the wall right after this video. Then I also have the Vera ESD precision screwdrivers. And so that's basically all of my screwdrivers, so maybe a little bit excessive. Over here we have all of my pliers and such. I have the Engineer shears. Then I have little Knipex Southwire strippers, the Fujiya made in Japan lineman pliers, wire strippers and cutters. These are from Matco. Another Fujiya slip joint pliers. This is the lightweight ultra thin set. Nice little set of pliers. Then I just have like a little trim tool here for when I'm working on interiors of cars. Then I have the Knipex twin grips. Absolutely fantastic. Recently picked these up probably about 3 months ago and absolutely love these things. Then I have the Ulsa Tools pliers wrench made in Germany. A little bit bigger set here. In the back we have the Fujiya diagonal side cutters and channel lock long nose pliers. And then over here we have the Knipex smaller set of diagonal side cutters and a smaller set of long nose pliers. That is it as far as this loadout over here on the primary side. On the back side, I just have a set of work gloves thrown in there, a headlamp, and then up top I actually have my new Vessel bit set that just kind of sits right here in this elastic pocket. Really nice little bit set, but I'll also have a review on that. So any new tools in this video, which are quite a few, any new tools that I have in here, I will have a full review on here soon. Then coming down here, we have a front pouch. and I just keep a small extension with a universal adapter on it. And then over here we have my new Gen 2 Milwaukee impact driver, which just sits in the larger front pocket, and then I keep my battery up above. It just seemed to save a little bit of room by going that route. And then here in the center portion of the elastic pocket, I have my great-grandfather's miscellaneous assortment of good high-quality drill bits, so that's always nice to have. A little micro pencil torch. On the side over here, I actually have a little pocket screwdriver, like I need any more screwdrivers in my tool bag. Then in the center, I keep a set of Silver Eagle deep well sockets. This is both metric and SAE. Then I have a set of Milwaukee locking pliers, which I actually have another set coming, your standard jaw or more open jaw. Other than that, that's the only set I have in here right now as far as locking pliers. Over here, I just have an outlet tester. Down here, I have my great-grandfather's little Allen key set because it's compact and it's just handy to have these. It just doesn't take up quite as much room, so I'm thinking about actually removing this set. This is like my go-to set though, or the Wise Super Ball Allens. These are some fantastic Allen keys, but I may remove them in order to save some room since I have these in here already. And then I have a little container of miscellaneous screws and wire connectors and butt connectors and zip ties over here, hose or PVC cutter. I have my Fluke 115 double box end ratcheting wrench at 8 and 10 millimeter, a small 1/4 inch ratchet, just a couple extensions and another long impact extension in there, and then my new Milwaukee locking flex head ratchet, 1/4 inch drive. Fantastic little ratchet. I definitely overpaid for it, but this is definitely a nice little ratchet. So other than that, that's it as far as the layout, and everything fits in here pretty dang nicely. So this is just kind of sitting on top, so if I lean the bag forward, it'll fall out. But I mean, it's fully loaded out. So like I said, I may exchange some things. I would like to put some more wrenches in here, actually. I swear I had an adjustable wrench in here. Ha! I do. I have an adjustable wrench. I may put another adjustable wrench in here, or I may just leave it the single adjustable and get a small set of my primary wrenches that I would use. I haven't really decided yet. But other than that, if you guys have any other suggestions as far as things that I should consider putting in here, or things that I may have excess of, like some of my screwdrivers, you know, it'll just take some time. I'll figure out exactly how I want it and what I really need and don't need for a majority of jobs. So that is it as far as my Veto Pro Pack Tech MCT fully loaded out. Obviously, like I stated a couple times already, there are some adjustments I'm going to have to make with some tools that I have multiple of, and then tools that I should really consider swapping out. But other than that, I absolutely love the quality of this bag, its layout, its features, and I couldn't be happier. Yes, I overpaid what I originally wanted to spend on a tool bag, but I don't regret the purchase whatsoever. This is way better than the 3 or 4 tool bags that I've owned in the past, and I don't know if I'll ever go back. Hopefully this lasts me the rest of my lifetime. But if you guys have a Veto bag, let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments, or if you're considering purchasing one, this is a good option in my opinion. And I really hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you guys did, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts. And as always, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. See you guys next time.